welcome to another episode of Hard Factor. It is Thursday, June 3rd, episode number 703 of Hard Factor. I'm Will. We got Mark, Pat, Wes, and Bubba producing. How's everybody doing on this fine Thursday?
Well, please call it first or second Friday. Your choice.
First Friday,
yeah,
June 3rd.
Thank you.
Yes.
Doing great, bro.
Fat Boy Summer.
Yeah.
703. That's our area code.
It's true. I was thinking, is that bigger to us, episode 703, than 700? Because
I think so. 750 is a big one. 700's
it's more personal.
We're all 703 boys.
Pat, come into your mic.
Oh yeah, you're in the wrong mic, buddy. Yeah, we didn't call out 512, which was the Austin area code when we got there. Whoops.
Well, because 500, you see, here's the deal. 512 got dwarfed by 500.
Yeah.
703 seems bigger than 700. Does that make sense?
True. It does. It makes perfect sense.
Okay. Well,
yes.
What makes even more perfect sense, Half a Pack with Wes. That podcast is out now on patreon.com/hardfactor. I listened to it and I was blown away.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think there's going to be a very short teaser for Half Pack with Wes at the end of this show. So stick around if you want to hear what Half Pack with Wes is like. And to get it, you're going to have to sign up for the Patreon. But it's a 10.
You're going to
It's
want
awesome.
To. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
It's a great show. The amount of content in the Patreon right now is bulging at the seams. Busting at the seams. Yeah.
Mark, you mentioned it, and more content appears. The metal detecting show is coming soon.
Also
Bubba will
Patreon.
be with you guys very shortly in Austin to film it. So
they got Grady Judd for a full week early. We haven't even released that to the public yet. It's weekly shows twice. That's eight to 10 shows a month. Now we've got Half a Pack with Wes once a month. We've got a metal detecting show. We've got a live happy hour trivia. It's a little bit absurd right now, the Patreon, how much the value is.
It's a little too good.
Yeah,
it is.
Get in now before we raise the fucking prices.
Right, exactly. I was going to say.
Yeah.
We're not going to raise the price.
Great entry price right now.
Yeah.
Get in before they go up. Pat,
yes.
Get in before they go up. Come on.
I'm always trying to get in.
Okay. All right.
Before they go up.
Get in now. Eat the dip. Also, we have to defend Fat Boy Summer again. This time from a would-be canceller. His name is Alexander Cortez, PhD, on Twitter, and he's a doctorate in bro science, bro philosophy, and other bro type things. He's a personal trainer. He's into crypto, and he said that Fat Boy Summer is canceled. So we said, you're canceled, bro. And
stop fat shaming people. Someone fat shamed me on the beer making Instagram post, call me unhealthy and fat and stuff. Like, don't do that to people. Knock it off.
Fucking assholes.
Do they DM you?
I mean, that's what.
No, it was like for everyone to see on the beer making post I did on Instagram. That was fun, and he just
that's what people do on the internet, though.
What a piece of shit, you know?
Yeah.
What makes you wonder, because like you're sitting there open a beer maker, right? And also we're gonna put out that mini hot dog eating contest out, and
well, he's not gonna like that.
Well, I'm just saying we put a lot of content out there, Mark, where if he's not a fat guy, he can live a fat guy's life vicariously through you without being a fat guy. So I don't understand what he's complaining about.
You know, just zip it.
Once again, though, that's
you're providing a service.
It's a view, Mark, and he probably viewed it a couple of times just to see how fat.
Oh, I know. He watches every fucking thing I do, but just zip it.
Got to put a piece of tape over your webcam at night.
Yeah.
He's in there. Today's observances, June 3rd. It's Chimborazo Day. Chimborazo.
A lot of trouble with that one.
Is that an animal or like a food?
Chimborazo. No idea, Bubba. You may want to tell us later on. Corpus Christi Day. That's nice. That's a great, fine city. Impersonate Authority Day.
R.I.P. DMX.
Wait. Oh, right. Yeah, because he was a fake FBI agent. Love Conquers All Day. National Chocolate Macaroon Day. National Egg Day. National Itch Day. Which
I'm itching right now. I'm itching some mosquito bites, as you say.
Repeat Day. I said repeat day. That's funny. World Club.
I heard that 4 times.
World Club
Foot.
Yeah. Look at that.
So
Mark, do you think anyone out there with a club foot is putting out content and people are shaming them for having a club foot?
I would hope not. I mean, this guy maybe the monster. So yeah, there it is. Bubba put it up. Chimborazo's a volcano. It's a volcano.
Celebrates the highest point on Earth.
Cool.
It's not true. That's Mount Everest.
Wouldn't that be K2?
No, Everest. Isn't it?
Where do you see highest point on Earth?
Chimborazo Day celebrates the highest point on Earth. It's also called a day to lace up the hiking boots and hit the closest trail every June 3rd.
It's the farthest point on the Earth's surface from the Earth's center. I don't think in terms of height in the air, but it's farthest from the Earth's center.
It's like technically, it's like the longest dick if you measured from the base.
From the ass.
Hold on, but the Earth's unless you're a flatter. I'm a glober personally.
From the center.
The Earth is a sphere, so is it not evenly distributed? Is that what you're telling me? It's not a perfect sphere?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if we have enough time to get into this whole Chimborazo thing.
Chimborazo Day. Well, it's happening today.
It's June the highest 3rd. Mountain in Ecuador. It's not the 39th highest.
Ecuador.
Yeah.
Should be Chimborazo Day, if you ask me. So let's move on.
All right.
Okay. All right. Let's do the news. Daily Buzz is up first. Buzz. Honorable mentions. New York City. They had their mayoral debate. Went down on Wednesday night. Where hopefully Andrew Yang didn't get the least speaking time. But as of the time of taping, I was looking up just like Twitter reactions.
Were there other people in the room, Will?
There was 3 other people on the debate stage. So
yeah, then
high odds he got the lowest speaking time. But we'll see.
He's a very respectful guy.
Yes, he is. Pat, what's the status with the Yang?
Have you been helping him?
Status is Yang guy. You know what the status is. Come on, man.
All
Have
right.
you been out on the streets helping the man?
I'll tell you what I've been doing. The 2 times I've gone into New York City and been around eligible voting New Yorkers, I've chatted up them about how I support Yang. That's what I've done for him.
You got to figure out a way to harvest some ballots and get in there and figure out how to get into those New York City voting.
Not to just build on my excellent track record of just booking guests and getting in touch with people, but I got in touch with one of the guys in charge with, I think it's like recruitment for the campaign trail for Pat. So we're on a lead there. We might get Pat on the campaign.
There you go.
Wait,
we're not going to get Yang. We're going to get Yang's cousin.
You're not sending me to that event in Wisconsin, are you?
No, not the MAGA one. Not the MAGA one. I got in touch with the campaign guy for Yang, so someone who's close to people I know.
Jeremy Yang.
Yang's childhood friend.
I'm in
on the show.
Does he believe in UBI? I'm in.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I believe in Bubba. We'll get Yang.
We'll see if we can get Pat in on the campaign. Number 5 in the buzz today, NBA playoffs. The Celtics are out. They got bounced by the Nets, as everybody expected. And Coach Brad Stevens is moving to president role as Danny Ainge retires. So I guess they're going to look for a new coach there in Beantown. The Lightning and NHL playoffs are up big, 2-0 on the Hurricanes. And the current scores as of times of taping, let's see. The Wizards, they're trying to hold off elimination against the Sixers. They're down by a point. The Hawks are up on the Knicks in a close game. And then the Canadiens are up on the Jets. Big.
I got a theory here, guys. I feel like we do these scores, Will, specifically so you can check in on the scores.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have the same theory.
It's zero value to our listener by the time the show comes out.
Yeah. Well, but that's just because none of you are interested, I guess.
Even if we were
interested. I enjoy it because I get to hear the scores. But
right. Right. It's more self-edification.
Yeah.
Like, well, but they trend every day, though.
Part of the show. Yeah.
They trend every day.
But it's a proprietary algorithm.
It is. It's very proprietary. And don't worry, I'll have an update on those scores for you, Mark, before the end of the show.
Yeah, I do have a question, though, for real. I have a for real question.
Yes.
I haven't watched a ton of hockey playoffs, but
yeah,
I would assume, I think this is correct, are there less fights in hockey playoffs because of the power play differential and like the games having so much weight to them? You don't want to be down.
You don't want to give up stupid penalties for sure. But I think that in the playoffs, though, there's some very meaningful fights. Like if it does go down. And if it does happen, it
from
could
the heart,
it could change like the tide in a series. Like the year the Caps won it, Tom Wilson had a huge fight in like Game 5 against the Lightning, totally changed the series. And then the Caps went on to win the cup. But I do think they happen less probably because guys don't want to take penalties.
You got to rally your team. So like managers will get thrown out of games sometimes on purpose to like rally the team.
Yeah, that's what Bubba did at the lacrosse tournament.
Exactly. Right. When your back's against the wall, sometimes you got to pull a Coach Bubba and get in a fight in the playoffs.
Show the parents what they paid for.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Number 4,
God.
It hit $69 on Wednesday, 250% surge in the last week, 545% in the last month.
Where are all these people getting all the money to put in this fucking stock? Where's all this money even coming from?
It's the Wall Street Bets crew. They're just short squeezing the shit out of it, I think. So
what is happening? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, good for
You
AMC
see,
holders.
You see what happened there with those turd burglars, Robinhood?
Oh yeah, they placed a fucking, of course Robinhood did. And that's the reason I don't hold AMC stock. I had all my Robinhood money in AMC stock, but then I got rid of all of it because Robinhood suspended trading, and they did it again when AMC hit another all-time high.
I mean, it just makes their name so much more ironic every time this happens. I think that it's just a big joke.
Little man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they do where you can't buy, or you
suspended trading?
You can't sell. You couldn't sell either.
I think you couldn't sell at the high like they always do.
That should be. I mean, it should be illegal.
So they do it with GameStop. They do it every time.
They claim it's top down. They claim that the New York Stock Exchange is like,
right,
which could be true. I mean, either way, it's totally fucked that you figure out a way to beat the big guy, and then the big guy bends the rules to beat you.
But
Robinhood
is. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, Robinhood is not not an apt name. It probably should change to like Skullfuckers or something like that.
Skullfuckers, comma you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've got so much money tied up in them right now with crypto and I'm scared to get out because I know it's going to take like a fucking week if I sell, and then I'm afraid something's going to go way up because I want to put all that shit in Coinbase or somewhere else. I'm so scared to get out and leave Robinhood because I know it's going to take
Robinhood. I got out of Robinhood. It took for fucking ever, but it was worth it. And I mean, I know I'm missing out on the AMC surge right now, but I still like.
Go to E-Trade.
I would have a shitload more money right now, though, if I
had a ton of AMC at like $9 at one point. A ton.
Fuck. Yeah. Oh, well. Well, good for the people that diamond handed it. Stronger than us. Enjoying that surge. Sell it off. Hopefully you don't have Robinhood. You made all the profits. Number 3 in the buzz. More WWE roster cuts, including this time Braun Strowman and Aleister Black.
Braun Strowman, yeah.
People are mad once again about the WWE roster cut. Seems like they're going away from the whole Norse Viking motif with this move. These two guys.
Yeah.
Yes. But, Mark, is there another league we need to pay attention to other than WWE? They keep cutting everybody.
AEW keeps gobbling all these guys up, which was like founded by Cody Rhodes, who's like Dustin Rhodes' son, who like was Stardust's brother,
nice.
Goldust brother.
Yeah, Goldust.
Yeah, and him and like some guys from like the Japanese league like formed AEW, and some bigwigs, Tony Khan, and they're probably gonna get these guys because Braun Strowman was just in a championship match last pay-per-view, and
he's like a strong.
He was the WWE champion last year. He just wrestled Shane McMahon at WrestleMania a couple months ago. Like the Braun Strowman one makes no sense.
He doesn't like the Samoa Joe or Joe, like
right. Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman are shocking. Aleister Black, who cares? But Strowman's shocking. Yeah.
He doesn't look that big for the name.
He's
Braun
enormous.
Strowman.
He's huge, dude. He's like
enormous.
He's like the world's strongest man.
That's not a fair picture. He's probably 6'10" and like 450 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, enormous dude.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, we found out. I know that you like, or you go to that event sometimes in North Austin, like the Pro Wrestling,
Party World Wrestling, PWR.
So we found out. I mean, which I always wanted to go to. We never made it together, but I guess there's a similar thing here in Lyndhurst, New Jersey. Just
nice.
There's always local circuit.
Maybe 5 minutes down the road, but it's New Jersey wrestling. We gotta go.
Be badass.
Well, someone's gonna die. That's like the matches where people die. Like they
lots
break
of
the
barbed
lights.
wire.
Yeah,
what's
lots
ECW?
Of Extreme Championship Wrestling. That's been gone for 20 years.
Okay,
that was Paul Heyman's company. Do they do that style?
Yes, they do ECW style wrestling.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of blood, a lot of real blood at those events. Yeah.
Oh
there's,
shit!
Whoa,
that's Strowman.
Strowman, yeah, Strowman.
Strowman is enormous.
He's huge. He flipped over. His famous thing was on one Monday Night Raw. He flipped over an ambulance. It was stationary, and he just pushed it over.
That's you get rid of a guy like that.
Well, they shouldn't have.
Little inside baseball here. They use pneumatic air jacks.
Okay, Pat. Stop it.
That's how they flip.
I mean, that's still badass. Whether he had a little assistance or not, that's amazing.
Well, what's he gonna do at that size? Go
to AEW and dominate.
Yeah, hopefully he might retire. He said he might retire from wrestling.
I'd love to see him as like an elementary school teacher.
I don't know what the WWE is doing though. Apparently, they don't have 7 signed people to SmackDown, their other show, which is their Friday night show. Like, I guess they might just be getting rid of like one of their like shows maybe soon. I don't know.
They're scaling back. Like they're getting rid of
back.
tons of people. They were getting rid of tons of wrestlers.
They were the only sport going during the pandemic, which means they were getting their TV money.
I thought they had tons of money. I don't know why they're doing this. I don't get it. But
they didn't get the ticket sales from all those arenas, so maybe it was harder on them than anything. All right, moving on. Number 2. This is a big one. Number 2 and number 1. Big news today. Fauci emails. Those dropped on Wednesday. And this was a perfect example of how stories like can be spun differently by the different news outlets. So if you read a left-leaning outlet, the Fauci emails obtained by the Washington Post and BuzzFeed via FOIA requests just showed that he was overwhelmed and tired from having so many responsibilities during early 2020. But, that he just wanted to do all those press conferences about masks and whatnot from the goodness of his heart. Like if you read WAPO, Newsweek, CNN, People, anything that Google shows you in their search results, that's what the story was. And on the other side of the table, Fox, Town Hall, Daily Mail, Daily Caller, Breitbart, etc., everyone is saying the emails show a dangerous, flip-flopping busybody hell-bent on denying the lab leak theory, even though he knew it was a distinct possibility from the start. So after looking at it, I think they're pretty much all right. The emails show that Fauci was an overworked busybody who probably meant well, but he was definitely a flip-flopper on masks based on suggestion alone, it seems like. And he was also weirdly hell-bent on protecting the Wuhan lab, despite knowing with lots of evidence in his emails that it could have been a leak all along. So as we called last week, Fauci was about to get thrown under a bus, and he was thrown under the bus with the email, FOIA's coming out. Amazon, all the other major booksellers pulled his new book off their websites amidst all-time low trust in Dr. Fauci.
What? You can't take that. Why you got Amazon, man?
Yeah, I mean, all of them are pulling it because he's just shown to be like, you read the emails and he's shown to be like, like so suggestible. And at first he said masks. Like the funniest part to me, he said masks are fucking useless. Then somebody was like, actually, you want to make sure everybody wears masks. He comes out and then he's later doing double, triple masks, telling people to double, triple masks. Like he's all over the place.
I get that. Well, my point is, I once saw a book on Amazon that was Instagram photos of things that looked like dicks.
Yeah.
Regardless,
they'll sell anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure who pulled the plug on it. Could have been Fauci himself because maybe he doesn't want to look like a jackass, like profiting off
Cuomo.
Of this. Right. He doesn't want to look like Cuomo 2.0 here.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened. All I know his book was deleted off of all of the websites.
Dangerous flip-flopping busybody is a hilarious insult.
Doesn't that mean there's more to come?
I know, but I like that. That's like if someone wants to talk shit about me, that's a good one. Dangerous flip-flopping busybody.
I mean, what do you like? Why do we care, honestly? Like
I think you care because, especially with the Wuhan lab leak, I think that's what people are really upset about. There's lots of evidence that he's getting evidence all the time, pushed his direction in email. Hey, this could have come from the lab. This was
is that his job?
And then he's going out on TV and saying, no, it couldn't have been.
A lot of people put their faith in, what he was saying. So they're getting mad, but everyone that's like mad,
so they didn't run to the lab in China and beat it up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's what they should. Everyone that's mad.
Well, I think there was a study, Pat. There was a study that was
too many masks, mad about too few masks, mad at your neighbor. No, stop being mad at each other.
Right.
Stop being mad at your neighbor. Stop being mad at people in the stores. Be mad at the Wuhan lab or wherever. Like direct your anger where it should be, where the fucking thing originated from, not your neighbor.
They are beating up Asians.
Well, no, don't do that.
Asians. Don't do that. But the hashtag,
I'm saying,
the hashtag Fire Fauci crew is fired up. They're definitely fired up. They want to direct some targeting Fauci too.
They're targeting their anger.
Well, don't do that either.
I agree. Don't do it, but that's what they're doing.
Whatever. Hey, let's focus on something positive. The FOIA request is an intense thing. Like that, people are always talking about how, like, you
can do it at any time.
Oh, I know, it's dope.
What is it?
Yeah,
Freedom of Information Act.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So that's how all these emails come out. WAPO.
I got nothing to hide.
You can't FOIA Mark. He's like, okay, you'd
book.
have to have like a government account. You'd have to have like a government email account. That's
not
how
true,
Fauci's
bro.
emails come out. Yeah,
you want to know what you want to know what I
did? You can't just
today?
FOIA a random person. You can't be like, hey, I want to FOIA my ex-girlfriend.
I'll tell you.
I just wonder what she's up to.
Yeah.
Can you send me pictures of her and the new guy, if there are any?
I knew it. I shouldn't have FOIA'd her.
FOIA is a real cuck move. You're always FOIA-ing stuff after you lose a contract.
Yeah.
That's what happens. You lose a bid on a contract and you FOIA shit. And you're like, hey, I need to know what they like, what did they tell you that I didn't
It's
have?
like asking for a parlay when you're about to get beat up as a pirate. Like when you're about to get cucked and shot, you're like, parlay.
Do you imagine the phone call? Like, so I got an interesting, like, Brant, why are you calling me? Got an interesting envelope from the government today. FOIA came in. Who's this new guy you're seeing?
Yeah, you're texting her and she's not responding. You're like, we can do this one of two ways. You can tell me what's going on, or I can FOIA you.
I'll follow the FOIA. I swear to Christ. You want me out of your life?
Yeah.
What if you could FOIA somebody who had a private account on social media?
Okay, so here's the deal. You can FOIA people, Will. So I was reading about
can't FOIA a random person.
Let me finish it. You can. Okay, here's the deal.
What?
The FBI, right? Okay, has I was reading about this. They have an insane amount of files. Like the FBI has files on like 1 in 5 people. So after enough time has passed, you can FOIA the FBI for their
See, there's a 20% chance they may have some type of information. It'll be
no
totally
Mark
redacted.
as long as I've known him.
Hey, I mean, I have been arrested like 100 times for misdemeanor drunken incidents, so they probably have a file on me.
We're broadcasters. I guarantee all of us have an FBI file.
Yeah, well, that's cool. FOIA away, boys.
I
don't care.
Let's pull one on us.
Yeah, let's FOIA ourselves. Let's test this.
Let's
theory.
FOIA the FBI
Submit
for
a
all
FOIA
4 of
request
us.
for all of us.
Yeah.
Don't we have a lawyer that can do that for us?
Bubba said thumbs up.
Said yes.
Bubba is going to FOIA all of us. Nice.
FOIA us, Bubba.
We'll see what comes up. All right, number 1.
Likes cats. Likes to jerk off.
Right, that's what it's going to be. It's
What
going
do
to
you
be
want?
a thin file, one page.
A social media follower
for it.
may or may not have access to his webcam.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's number 2. Number 1 in the buzz today, Coach Mike Krzyzewski, Coach K, told a journalist that he is retiring as head coach of Duke basketball after next season. Coach K is 74. He'll be 75 when he retires, if this report is accurate, which it definitely seems like it is. Number 1 trend. He's been a coach in the NCAA since 1975, first with Army, then with Duke, of course, the Olympics as well, and his immaculate hair that is somehow still totally jet black. Here's Coach K by the numbers. 5 national championships, 1991, 1992, 2001, 2010, and 2015. 6 gold medals as the head coach of the U.S. men's national team. 9 national players of the year. 12 national coach of the year honors. 12 Final Four appearances. 12 ACC regular season championships. 15 ACC tournament championships. 28 players selected in the NBA lottery pick. 35 NCAA tournament appearances. 65 ACC tournament wins. 89.5 win percentages during his career, which is insane. I mean, think about that, 90% win percentage. That's crazy.
He's just so mad when he loses, probably.
Oh, he shits a brick. 97 NCAA tournament wins, the most of any coach. 126 weeks ranked number 1. 508 ACC wins. 1091 wins as Duke head coach and 1170 career wins. Hell of a career for Coach K.
Yeah, hang it up, bud. Hopefully they do better than, because they didn't even make the tournament this year. So I think he probably wants to have like a decent team.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope a bunch of like superstars just 1 year him up for the last year, and it's like an awesome like all-star farewell tour.
I do too. I hope they go undefeated. And
That list didn't mention anything about his most important job as a father to 3 girls. So
very cool, Pat.
Probably because he wasn't a great father, honestly.
Yeah.
He's a very busy guy.
He's married. He's married to the game. The guys had to spend a lot of hours coaching. So.
He's a winner.
Yeah, he doesn't even know their
They're
names.
probably not, unfortunately. But.
Yeah.
Well, they probably are. He's got a lot of money, so they could buy their way to happiness.
It makes for a well-rounded person, I've found. An absentee father and an unlimited amount of cash.
Well, I imagine that there's a lot of parties at the Coach K household because he's always gone.
Well, also he's doing something right, fellas, because he ages very well.
Not with that.
You see that hair?
Yeah, I remember it was probably 2 or 3 years ago. He put a clip
he's
out
dying it.
that I was for sure. I thought he was I thought he was suffering from dementia 2 or 3 years ago. But then he was just old guy stuff. Yeah, he has the spray on stuff. That's a spray on.
Yeah.
No, his hair is immaculate. It's jet black. It's natural.
It's
he
natural,
ages incredibly well.
Okay, fine.
He has a piece of cardboard in his bathroom that's roughly the exact same shape of his forehead.
I look at Coach K and I see a guy who's aged very well. And speaking of a guy that ages well like Coach K, we've got a new sponsor that wants you to help age better as well, and that's True Niagen. True Niagen is a once-a-day pill supplement that helps boost NAD levels. All I know is that NAD levels gave me a little extra pep in my step, and I want to boost them up. So I'm laying off the sauce and taking my daily True Niagen pill until the next time I have this ad on June 25th. So I'll report back and tell you just how good I feel after that many days of True Niagen boosting my NADs. I've already noticed needing one less cup of coffee after just a couple days, and the effect is supposed to build. So I'm very excited about what's to come. With 11 published human clinical studies and backed by Nobel Prize winners, True Niagen is a supplement that's clinically proven to boost NAD levels, an essential coenzyme required for cellular energy repair. And however that works, I don't really understand it fully. It feels great. That's why I want to boost the levels up. Right now, new customers can save 10% on their first purchase by going to trueniagen.com/factor and use code FACTOR at checkout. That's TRUNIAGEN.com/factor. Code FACTOR at checkout to save 10% on your first purchase. TrueNiagen.com/factor. Code FACTOR. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Do you guys have any idea what was invented in 1881 and is exploding now, just having by far its biggest year in sales ever in 2020?
1881.
It's not the condom.
Like steampunk. Is it like some kind of
you should know this one.
Binoculars?
I should know this.
You should know this. Take a guess.
Chastity
it
belt.
It's metal detecting.
detector.
Metal
There it
detecting.
is.
Metal
Metal
detecting is fucking exploding right now, and it's about to have 3 new players in the game tomorrow. Wes, Bubba, and me. In 1881, Alexander Graham Bell changed the world forever with his best invention by far, the metal detector, which was used to find the bullet lodged in President James Garfield. And then now, and in 2021, Bubba's going to film Wes and Mark finding something worth $100 million.
God damn, it's about time.
Great.
Yeah,
you found the bullet. Can you get it out?
Yeah,
we don't have that technology yet, but we found it.
Right.
Yeah.
We could
Call
see
somebody.
it there. I really hope you guys find something worth $100 million and not a bullet in your own bodies. That's a bad find.
Well, don't wish that on us.
Bubba's been giving us a bunch of we can't do it here, we can't do it there. I am all for doing it completely illegal. I really.
Oh, this is
there's
guerrilla
zoning laws.
style metal detecting. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't do it in state parks in Texas,
No,
but I mean,
no.
we don't care.
Well,
Come kick us off, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
is
tell
what
me
I
to
like
leave.
say.
Don't
Yeah.
check my pockets.
Yeah, exactly. Metal detecting is big, guys. Now it is. Some guy with 8 million TikTok followers is posting metal detecting stuff. Drew Barrymore gave a nice metal detector away on her terrible talk show. And film star Carrie Mulligan is a detectorist. That's what they call future millionaires, detectorists. She said, detectorists. Detector ice.
detectoress, like head mistress.
No, there's no everyone's
Detectoress.
They don't
Detectorist.
differentiate between it's just you're a detectorist. They don't call you ma'am or like detectoress or detector.
Wouldn't you just all be detectors?
Yeah, detectorists. That's what
No,
we
the
are.
detector is the tool.
Yeah,
Oh,
detectorists.
that does make it confusing.
Carrie Mulligan said, I've still got
Detectorer.
my metal detector. I'm a detectorist. I was spring cleaning the other day and I found it and I thought I might go give that another whirl. What else is there to do? You'll find me on the beach with my metal detector. That's what she said. There's even a romantic first-person metal detecting video game that's released today called the Magnificent Truffle Pigs. I think we have an image of the game. You just walk around. Yeah. You metal detect and you find treasure. It's described as
you love as well.
Yeah, you play as Adam, a sharp-witted but compassionate man, returning to his childhood village of Stanning. There, he'll help a woman named Beth on her mission to unearth a local treasure. But the real treasure might be the relationship that forms. And
Wow.
I made that last sentence up. Everything else was from them. They should probably take my last sentence.
Yeah.
If they want to sell some copies.
I don't
probably
understand how they left it off. Yeah. I mean,
the relationship that forms.
Does it make you mad that Carrie Mulligan is worth $16 million according to Celebrity Net Worth, and she's out there taking up some of the good metal detecting real estate?
Well, I mean, it's a hobby. What I'm gathering,
what she's doing.
It's a hobby.
She's doing.
She's married to the Mumford & Sons lead singer.
I think
she started a movie. First of all, Drive, great movie, but she was in a movie called like The Dig or The Village or The Dig, and it was about like
good.
That's what got her like into it. Is like she was in a movie that. Oh, and you know what else got her into it? Actually, she said was that TV show I've been trying to get you to watch, West, The Detectorists, the British comedy from 2014. It's like a sitcom about a group of guys that are metal detectorists. Yeah, so it's blowing up. Like Michael Bennett, aka Nugget Noggin, is a 27-year-old metal detecting YouTuber in North Carolina that has now nope, not that guy. That guy's 10. He's 27-year-old metal detecting YouTuber in North Carolina that metal detects, and YouTube's full time now. He started putting up his videos, and they've gotten so many views that he's just rolling in the dough.
Dream.
Yeah,
but how much is from his booty, and how much is from his advertising dollars on YouTube?
He's not finding anything good
exclusively.
Yeah, it's all the YouTube.
No funds.
There's
right.
No, there's real. You gotta be careful with these guys because some of them will plant stuff in the ground and make it look like they're finding it.
Guarantee you guys are going to plant something on the last day.
Some of them, like me and Wes.
Yeah, you're definitely going to plant something on the last day.
I mean,
I don't know if we will. I don't know if we're going to.
How did this not catch on? It's so fucking dumb. It hasn't caught on because like how long has Storage Wars and shit been around? Like 15 years probably, and no one's thought like
on now.
Hey, here's a way to innovate that same fucking concept of like, look what I found unexpectedly.
As long as you have a fake ending where they find something.
Yeah, wait till you see how electric our find is going to be at the end of the show. That's coming out sometime soon.
It'll be totally real.
Yeah, it's going to be totally real. Look, I ordered gloves and a metal detecting T-shirt, which is Bigfoot with a metal detector. That's not going to get here till Monday, so it won't be. Yeah. We need to get a garden tool, a serrated knife.
Ordered a shirt for the show that won't arrive till after the tape.
Yeah, it's not going to get here.
It's a lifestyle he's committed to.
It'll be on the podcast to promote the show, but it won't be. Yeah.
Speaking of, I need to order a Taz tank now that
there you go. Now we're
Wes,
talking.
you think we can make Taz tanks at the Hard Factor store? Or is that?
Yeah, you think Disney's cool with that, or Looney Tunes?
Disney owns Taz.
Oh
shit.
Warner Brothers.
You think Warner Brothers is okay with that? But yeah, we got to get like a gardening tool, Wes, that has like a serrated knife because we got to cut up the ground where the treasure is after we detect it. And look, we are going to make money because we're going to have beginner's luck like this 10-year-old kid. Bubba, you can pop him up now. He found a 300-year-old sword hilt, his first time ever metal detecting as a 10-year-old. That kid found that. We're going to find something awesome.
Shit.
Yeah, 300 years old. And that if that doesn't get your juices going, Wes, maybe this quote from 26-year-old South Carolina detectorist Daisy Duncan will. Daisy said, "When I am out hunting, it honestly doesn't matter how I'm feeling because by the end, I feel amazing. It's the rush." So
as expected.
we're gonna have to be careful though, because not only are we going to be dealing with snakes and spiders, but sometimes detectorists discover what I'm going to call the no-no metals. And the no-no metals are landmines, cannonballs with explosive black powder, and grenades. Also, yeah, Bubba didn't like that. Bubba didn't like that. Also, gotta have the gloves, as I mentioned earlier, Wes, because detectorist experts have advised that you don't realize how much glass is in the ground until you start digging it up.
With your fingertips.
I was gonna go gloveless, to be honest with you, but
yeah, not anymore. Don't do
not
it
anymore.
But that's about it. Super cool that metal detecting's blowing up for sure. Though there's some new players in the game, and we're coming for that ass treasure. So sleep with one eye open.
You looking for ass treasure?
Yeah, for that ass.
Coming
treasure.
for that ass.
Coming for that ass, treasure.
I swear to God, if Wes finds
treasure.
something, we're gonna lose Wes. I'm just putting this out there.
Oh,
If-
100%.
If Wes finds something on it, you see how addicted to the lottery he is. You know how much more time metal detecting takes up. We're gonna lose Wes.
Nope. I'm saying right now, this is Wes, Bubba, and me are splitting it 3 ways if we find something.
No, I'm saying like Wes is gonna quit the show and metal detect full time. That's what I'm saying.
Well, okay, yeah. Well, I thought you meant like it was gonna be so valuable.
Well, I'm a little worried now. Yeah, if Wes gets a lucrative find,
I find that sword hosel.
Right. If he gets a sword hilt, and then if half a pack with Wes takes off, he's going solo. He's leaving us in the dust.
Daisy Duncan said it's the rush every time you feel amazing. I mean,
I bet. I need something to, substitute. So
yeah, Wes isn't drinking right now. It might just be getting boners out there, metal detecting.
Feverishly metal detecting all the time.
He's gonna get addicted to metal detecting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's gonna be awesome. And we're
You guys are gonna get tan
tomorrow.
as fuck too. It's gonna be
Looking
awesome.
forward to meeting Bubba in person.
Gonna
too.
be so out of breath the entire time. After years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by big wireless providers, if we've learned anything, it's that there's always a catch. So when I first heard that Mint Mobile offers premium wireless service starting at $15, I said, no, you don't. There's a catch. And they said, there's no catch, Mark. And they were right. The secret sauce that they have is that they're the first company to sell wireless service online only. So they cut out the stores. They don't need to pay for electricity or rent. They don't need to pay Becky's $80,000 salary for being a manager at Verizon. They don't have any overhead costs whatsoever. So you just get all the savings. And that's why it's $15 a month. So for people looking for extra savings, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless, just $15 a month. It's got all the plans with unlimited talk and text, high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. The service is fantastic in every state, all 50 states. You can see the map online. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number. Guys, come on, and all your existing contacts. You just cut your bill in like 90%. And if you're not 100% satisfied, Mint Mobile has you covered with their 7-day money-back guarantee. Switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/hardfactor. That's mintmobile.com/hardfactor. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/hardfactor.
Nice. All right, guys, time for the international TikTok moment. Today we are going to
Wes, I'm sorry. I didn't want to say it last time you did it. It's the TikTok international moment.
Are you saying it in reverse?
Damn, Wes, you reversed it.
Are you
Second
dyslexic?
All right, guys, it's time for the TikTok international moment.
Thank you, Brandon.
This time we're going from Spain to India and back to Spain. First one, hold on to your dicks, guys. This one is going to hurt. A waitress in Spain who accused her boss of trying to rape her has successfully cut off his penis. I repeat, it was a success. She was able to cut it clean off.
Wow, at work or
at work. The incident took place at her bar in Sant Andreu de la Barca, where the woman says she grabbed the knife from the kitchen, making it a kitchen knife, and around midnight, after her boss was likely good and drunk and tried to again rape her, I guess he took it out and she cut it off.
Woo.
Yeah.
What technique she has.
Dude, I have no idea. It would take someone
Strong
with
and
superhuman
accurate.
strength to be able to cut my dick off, unless I was just I had put it on a silver platter for him.
What was it, Lucy Liu from Kill Bill?
I have no idea. Yeah, seriously. The woman then called police and EMS, who rushed the man to the hospital in an attempt to reattach the penis. I guess they threw it in some milk to preserve it or something. Maybe they put it on ice. Not sure if penises are like
You
teeth.
don't want to see your penis in a cup of milk.
Yeah.
We put it in milk. I hope that's okay. Good luck.
I don't know if they did put it in milk, but that's the image I wanted to think about. But he is not surprisingly he's still in the hospital. Not surprising. Aggressively pushing the morphine button if they were kind enough to give him one.
did the penis stick on or what?
They have not told us if it was a success.
Oh,
The woman says this was not the first time he tried to rape her, and that on numerous occasions she was forced to have sex with him, so raped. The woman remains
terrible.
behind bars until they can prove it was self-defense. Again, no word on whether the man's penis reattachment was a success. But life's never going to be the same for him.
They're gonna make it
Either of
success.
them. That's
He
horrible.
should stop raping people, probably.
He really should.
Yeah, fuck that guy. But I've noticed this, like, even there's not that many cases of this, but every time a dong gets cut off, it gets put back on. Reportedly, it's because whoever the doctor is gonna put it back on, even if it is just like with a staple gun. You know, it's getting back on there somehow. Whether it's functional, I don't know. But
Right. They're gonna glue it back on for sure.
You can get it on.
That woman should be like doing live Fruit Ninja shows.
Yeah, she's something. Oh, apparently there's a lot of these, a few of these that happened, and the women always get off because it's always self-defense from the abuse.
Well, if he had his dick out like enough for her to just slice it clean off, it must have been pretty out.
No cloth missing from the pants, sir.
Yeah.
It was your dick out. Yeah. Let's see those trousers. There's no slicing in there. Looks like your dick was completely out. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Let's move to India, where one of the most cold-blooded ice water in your veins thing has ever happened. A young couple was set to be married, likely an arranged thing, judging by the story. And as the couple was exchanging traditional garlands, the bride-to-be Surabhi collapsed and fucking died. She was pronounced dead by a doctor who rushed to the scene in Samspura village in Uttar Pradesh. But a little sudden death of the bride wasn't going to ruin the party. So after moving the bride's body to another room, the families agreed that the groom would now get to marry her younger sister.
Whoa.
Quoting the bride's brother, "We did not know what to do in the situation. Both the families sat together and someone suggested that my younger sister Nisha should be married to the groom. So the families discussed it right then and there and agreed that was the best thing to do." Her brother went on to tell the news, quote, "It was a bizarre situation as the wedding of my younger sister took place while the dead body of my other sister was lying in another room." Okay. Yeah, one of the uncles said, quote, "It was a tough decision for our family. One daughter was lying dead in one room and the wedding of another was going on in another room. We have never experienced such mixed emotions," he said. "The grief over her death and the happiness of the wedding has yet to sink in, but that grief did not last too long. As you can tell, after the wedding, they had a funeral for the original bride. Maybe this is good luck, like rain on your wedding, not sure. But holy fuck, what a bunch of psychos."
Extreme rain on your wedding.
It's crazy. It's like they live their lives like Game of Thrones style.
This is
like
the craziest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's like when you're like arranging marriages, you're like, okay, well, this one's gonna marry that one, and we still have to make the deal right now. And they probably like exchange some money too. It's just crazy.
They pay
Money,
the caterer, and
animals.
those deposit fees are nuts.
It's
Good
true.
point. A lot of the Indian weddings, they're like a week long. They bring the whole town out, and like you don't want to disappoint the entire fucking town, like for a week long party. So someone was getting married.
Yeah,
Wow.
these people are fucking psychos.
How you feel if you're that girl or that guy? I mean, like, I guess you were gonna
Surprised?
marry whoever they told you to, anyways. But
Right.
yeah, I mean, you're
She
shocked.
looked pretty young. The other.
I mean, well, the original bride looks very unhappy, and then here's the sister.
She doesn't
Also
look too
looks
happy either.
pretty
No,
unhappy. Yeah,
Nobody's
No one in
happy.
that
Well,
family
also
wanted
that-
to marry that guy.
right. All those women looked unhappy. There was
Yep.
Well, one of them
Oh.
died rather than marry this guy. Will
a whole gang of them.
Yeah,
looking
she
unhappy.
stressed herself to death.
Yeah, it could have been a
no.
suicide. I don't know. It might, maybe it was a suicide. Maybe we'll figure that out. And for the last story, we're heading back to Spain to a scene that police who first responded to it are calling the worst thing they have ever seen. Mark, you will love this one. No, you're not. You're going to hate it because it involves a lot of cats badly. Colombian national Clara Inés Toban, 79, had not been seen by her neighbors in a month at her apartment in Madrid, and they noticed a foul smell coming from her apartment. So they called police, and when police entered the apartment, they found Clara's decomposing body surrounded by her cats, who were feasting on the dead woman's corpse to survive.
Well, I mean, what do you want them to do? Starve to death?
Yeah.
Oh,
They also found 5 cats with decent morals who were also dead because they refused to eat the old woman, I guess. 2
Wow.
other cats were also found in very poor condition and taken to the vet. I guess the woman apparently had been dead for months and suffered from Diogenes. I don't know how to say it, syndrome, which is a hoarding disorder characterized by self-neglect, Mark's getting his cat, and apathy. One neighbor said, quote, sometimes it smelled bad because of the cats and the boxes of food, but this time there was such a very strong odor. And wait, I take it back. They dissected the dead cats too, and they found they had all eaten the old woman. So
oh, really? Every single cat
every single cat had eaten
had
it.
consumed the woman.
Yeah. Apparently, cats like to eat decomposing bodies. There was a study in Colorado
Who
that
doesn't?
there was like a late night.
Mark, you hear that? Every single cat had eaten on her flesh.
Yeah, every
I
single
mean,
one of them.
I brought up a really cute cat in that scene. I wasn't listening. I was just petting my cat.
Well,
so
I
if
know,
you
but
see
you
me-
can't hide from the truth. I mean, this is
Hey, if I drop dead, I mean, my wife's here too. If my wife and I both drop dead,
you're gonna
and
be
no one comes to get our bodies, and
Similar scene.
no one's feeding our cats. I hope they eat us.
Luckily, we would know quick enough. But
Yeah.
if you quit the show, we wouldn't know, and the cats could potentially.
Look,
consume
I would
the
eat
whole-
them too if I needed to. Like that week in Texas when we were like snowed in, I was getting close to eating some cats. So yeah, goes
Fair
both ways.
So there's just some barn
Did you
burners
really
there.
like look at one of them and think to yourself like,
No, Will.
No,
You do this or drive
No, we
down
had
the
plenty
street.
of dry.
to Wes's
We had plenty of dry goods. It wasn't that bad.
Got rid of
Mark did really hold up though. The options were stay in the house, which sucked undoubtedly, or
Yeah,
drive to Wes's house, but like that was not an option.
Yeah, my house wasn't an option in the end either.
But it kind of makes it
Um,
more fun when you like face down the disaster.
well,
I agree. And then you can talk shit about it more because you
it
like,
made it hilarious.
Yeah.
Also, that was the most listened to stereo show back when we were doing the stereo shows because everybody wanted to hear what the hell was going on inside of Mark's house.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, crazy times. And guys, that was TikTok international moment. was brought to you by Manscaped. Father's Day is just around the corner, and you probably need a gift for your hairy dad. Make your dad proud this year and get him and yourself the Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0. You heard that right. The Lawnmower 4.0. Get 20% off plus free shipping with code Hard Factor. I believe that's the one, right? Is it Hard Factor or Factor? Because I'm reading
Hard Factor.
Hard Factor at manscaped.com. If my dad's penis looks anything like when I saw it when I was 6, he really needs the Lawnmower 4.0, and chances are yours does too.
Did you say May 6th?
No, when I was 6.
Oh, okay.
A specific date might have been funny. May 6th, 1985. Manscaped is the only men's brand dedicated to below the waist grooming and just launched their Lawnmower 4.0. Imagine surprising your dad with a sleek, well-designed, and optimized body hair trimmer that says your balls will thank you on the box. What do you got, Pat? You want to say something?
Why are you looking at your dad's dick? You're always looking at your dad's dick.
I got a wandering eye. Don't be in a locker room with me either. I'll look at your dick too. Their fourth generation trimmer. Their fourth generation trimmer features a cutting edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin safe technology. How does the Lawnmower 4.0 differ from other trimmers? Well, this upgraded trimmer includes a multifunction on-off switch that can engage travel lock. Great feature if your father or yourself does a lot of traveling. Have you ever seen a bunch of nose hair sticking out of your dad's nose? Yeah, me too. I have it as well. That's where the Weed Whacker nose and ear hair trimmer comes in. It is the absolute best. How many times have you been driving down the road on the way to something important and realize you've just got a fucking nose hair coming out of your nose and you got to pull it out and then it's terrible. This takes care of that. Yeah, it's all. So they amazing other gifts like cologne, crop mop, ball wipes, ball reliever, toner, just great stuff. Go to get 20% off free shipping with the code Hard Factor at manscaped.com. That's 20% off free shipping at manscaped.com and use code Hard Factor. Don't forget that you came from your dad's balls. This year, show your original home some love with Manscaped, and I absolutely do recommend this product. It works. Fabulous.
Your balls will thank you.
Look at that graphic. Good job, Bubba.
Hell yeah. Let's talk about probably one of our favorite subjects ever on this show, and easily the worst, and he takes the cake, the worst presidential child of all time, Hunter Biden.
Okay.
Hell yeah, guys. You guys remember?
You think he's the worst one ever?
Oh, yeah, easily the worst one.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty bad.
I mean,
worse.
We live in an era where it doesn't matter how bad your kids are. It doesn't really hurt you. If Hunter Biden had been Hunter Biden like 3 or 6 presidents ago, it would have been a crushing blow to Joe Biden's campaign. I feel like it's weighted less heavy these days.
You don't remember Deborah Polk, the first female serial killer?
She
was that related to Polk?
James K. Polk's daughter.
James K. Polk?
Oh wow,
is that true? Remember her? No, it's not true.
Yeah, I know it's not true, bro.
No.
Because Roger Clinton,
no,
Obama's weird ass brother, and
the Bush twins.
Those
were
just
hot messes.
Those just girls being girls.
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah, they weren't even. Yeah, they were just in college.
Yeah, one of them was like the host of the Today Show or something. Okay, Hunter Biden. Do you remember the Arkansas exotic dancer who Hunter Biden got pregnant and then claimed he had no memory of meeting at all?
Yeah, that's the kid they don't claim. That's the kid the family doesn't claim. Yeah,
right. Yep. Tough beat. Lunden Roberts was her name, aka Dallas. She was named after a city that her parents hoped she would one day visit, but after a couple bumps in the road, she took a stripper name that was a more attainable goal.
Yeah.
Is it spelled wrong as well? It's not the right.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, her parents wanted her to go there, but it was never going to happen, so they spelled it wrong. London.
They tried to spell it right.
Yeah. Get there, honey.
She's going to call her Harrisburg.
Yeah, Dallas is even a stretch.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. That was presumptive.
We named her Little Rock.
Yeah. Town. That was presumptive of us, guys. London actually seems to be a pretty well-educated, nice woman by all counts. Nice. This is all, again, based on a quick Google, but I learned that she's 30. She played high school basketball, was really good at it. She held the Arkansas state record for single season free throw percentage. She was at 94.6%. That's really good.
Jesus.
Yeah, she was a McDonald's All-American nominee, which is the best of the best high school players. And she even went on to play college ball at Arkansas State. That's pretty good. Before she graduated with a degree.
Red Wolves.
Yeah, the Red Wolves. Yeah. That's very good. Graduated with a degree in 2014 in interdisciplinary studies. So there you go. What's not good though, if you Google her, if you Google Lunden, her knowledge panel, which is the thing that pops up on the right side of Google when you search something, it lists her occupation as stripper.
Oh shit!
I didn't know it was an option in the knowledge panel, but apparently it is.
Well, I mean, it's true though.
Is she?
Well, yeah, you're supposed to call them like dancers, though, exotic dancers, or adult entertainers, not like stripper.
I mean, what if
stripper's a little bit fucked up?
How mad would you be if you Googled Mark or Wes and it was bank teller, something you did for 2 years in your 20s?
Or what if it said like, you know,
yeah,
like
but Pat,
street whore.
Pat, that's also Google, and we went over in the Fauci section about what they do with their search results. So it's not surprising they're defaming somebody who the Bidens don't like.
We don't see eye to eye on the Google search results issue, but I do know
literally that's what they do. They funnel you to what the ones they want you to see. And
a conversation for another day. But the knowledge panel, the knowledge panel is a little bit different. You can claim it. Like she could go in there and claim it if she wanted it. There's a little button that says claim that knowledge panel. By the way, quick bit of advice. If you want to claim your own knowledge panel, best thing to do is to buy a domain name with your own name. And then when you go to claim the knowledge panel, you put your email as whatever your name is at that domain name. It's a quick way to own your knowledge panel. I own Mark and Wes's.
This show's so full. You own both of ours. You
couldn't get Will's.
Damn it.
Why couldn't you get mine?
Because Will Smith.
Ah, shit. Yeah.
So wait a minute. We've learned how to update our Google knowledge panels and that we can FOIA everyone.
Yeah.
FOIA everyone. It's a show. Very interesting.
Yeah, this is the kind of service.
Privacy's dead.
All right, so moving right along, Lunden.
Wes is looking at your penis if you're near him.
Yeah, don't work out with Wes.
100%.
Oh man, sometimes Wes will just go to the gym to shower.
Yeah, just stand.
I know what everyone's.
He doesn't leave until he sees 10 penises. That's 6. That's 7. I'm not leaving until I see 10.
Pick out everyone in that gym's penis in a lineup.
He's got nicknames for everyone based on their dong. Hey, Lefty.
I avoid it if I see some guys go in. You know.
Oh, check out Screwball. All right, guys. Okay, back to the story. Moving right along. London eventually had to sue Hunter for child support because after 17 months of the child being alive, he kept pretending that he didn't know who she was. And also, she needed Secret Service protection because her baby's grandpappy was about to become the president. That's a serious thing. A lot of psychos out there. Anyway, it turns out that old Hunter was full of shit and knew exactly who she was.
Of course.
It's been revealed that she was on his payroll. Well, she was pregnant. Right.
He gatesed her. He did the Gates move.
Didn't we know? You knew this all the whole time. Hunter kept claiming he was blacked out the entire time he knew her. We called it was bullshit. This is the second it was first reported.
He's so full of shit.
He's a scumbag.
Did you listen to that Mark Maron interview? He's just a liar. And obviously, addicts, you know, it's a disease, and you do things you probably don't want to do. But like, he remembers most of it for sure.
Yeah, I'm over that shit. I'm very forgiving of addicts, of course, but I'm over that shit. This is just a bad human.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. We've been saying you finally like, episode 703. You
been saying this. Around. Well, yeah, but he's like a Avenatti style, like where he's willing to just disown kids of his own. He cucked his dead brother by
Coach
banging,
K, if you will.
Left his family to have sex with his dead brother's wife, then left her to have sex with her sister.
It's second chances do you need?
Yeah.
Right. It's his path, his career arc, his like character arc is so disgusting. It's like. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Defending him's like defending Robin Hood at this point. Vlad doesn't mean it.
Right. The app. Yes.
Yeah. Not the lovable character.
Right.
Well, okay. So here's what happened. Hunter knew her the whole time. Payroll. This was according to text messages that have been released from the infamous laptop, aka Russian hack jammed into a laptop. If you ask me, that's me. According to the Daily Mail.
Or crackhead left his laptop at his store.
Yeah,
I'm starting to think that as a possibility more and more.
I don't know why Pat doesn't want to admit that he just left.
Why does it matter? If the contents on it are the contents on it, why does it matter?
Well, dude, it doesn't. I think it
doesn't matter.
I think it's real. But if you go back and listen to the interview of the guy when he finds the laptop who owns the store, it's a real weird situation. Okay, according to the Daily Mail, here's the text exchange between Lunden, Dallas, and Hunter. So Dallas, Lunden Roberts, aka Dallas. Roberts messaged Hunter Biden on July 24 of that year to let him know their child's due date was September 8th. She said, Amoeba DD, September 8th, all good. And the message received no response from Hunter, which
that kid is my birthday.
No surprise here. Hunter's he has a well-documented policy of not engaging or encouraging potential mothers of his children pre-DNA test because it just clogs up the inbox.
Right. Yeah. Too many requests coming.
It's like when, an agent won't accept unsolicited material. It's understandable. You just get inundated. So 15 days later, on August 8th, Lunden messaged him again. Reached out a few times. It's clear you don't want to be reached. Need to talk to you. If you feel the need to reach out, my line is always open. Yeah, we know, Lunden. Hope all is well. Biden, no response. Then in December, Hunter Biden hit up his assistant, Katie Dodge, asking for information about his firm, Rosemont Seneca.
Can you kill Lunden? And
he said, and just for clarification, who's on payroll to now and for the past 9 months, he asked. And in the subsequent messages, he said, so when you took what's her name off and redirected her income, did it also end my insurance? He was essentially ending her insurance, which is the dirtbaggiest fucking thing to do.
While she's pregnant.
2 months after she was pregnant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the one time she really needs it.
Yeah, he needed it pretty bad then, right?
Yeah. So
he was hoping the kid died.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this guy, but I want to point something out.
Will's worked up
basically.
I mean, he wouldn't have cared, that's for sure.
He would not give it a fuck, would he?
Well, so yeah, if you remember the fucking press tour he did, right, where he's like, "Yeah, man, it's just addiction out there. It's just tough being an addict out there." He said about this situation specifically, I was a mess. I'm not proud of it, but I've taken responsibility for it. And to that I say, dude, you were a mess. Yeah, we get that. But like so much of a mess that you couldn't text your assistant to make sure that someone had been removed from the insurance policy and off payroll. Like that ain't that messy, dog. Like a mess is, I don't know my name. And I don't have a phone because I can't pay my phone bill because I'm so high on crack.
A mess is you're in the same hotel room off the grid for a month, like shooting up every day, and you don't communicate. You're not making millions of dollars from different countries and getting people on and off your payroll and making business moves.
Payroll decisions.
That's not a mess.
Well,
he was a functioning drug addict.
Guys, if he's clean now, like he claims he is, wouldn't the family at this point be accepting of his illegitimate grandchild that is definitely his? Like, I don't understand. They still don't claim the kid.
If
right?
Joe Biden
Biden's a scumbag for this too, honestly.
Yeah, because like the family doesn't claim the child. So it's not just Hunter, it's the whole family.
But dude, not only that, like you're the fucking president of the United States.
They say they have one less grandkid than this one would make.
Right.
In public speeches and shit.
But so like how Reagan like fucked the AIDS movement, like wouldn't talk about AIDS until it was like way far gone, right? Now Reagan was doing whatever for the government, that's cool, but also as the president's your job to like do big gestures for underrepresented groups of people. Like think about how huge it would be for Joe Biden to be like, no, sorry, fuck up Hunter, like I have another grandson, his name is Omaha, and I accept him. Right, like that would be massive for kids.
But instead, he's sticking with this kid doesn't exist route.
Exactly,
and has the entire campaign.
That kid's gonna grow up to be so mad.
Oh yeah, 100% creative.
Chip on his shoulder. Oh yeah, that kid's gonna be furious at the world.
Yeah. I mean, the more you think about it, the more it is angering.
We need to get that kid to Mars quick before
Biden just completely ignores one of his.
Well, he needs to clean up his fucking son. I'm sorry, bro. Like you have a son. You're the fucking president of the United States. Sorry that your son's a total fuck up. Not necessarily your fault, but like, dude, own his child.
Right. Well, that's what happens with a lot of addicts is that the fucking grandparents end up literally taking responsibility for the children.
Would you rather have this is gonna be fucked up? We might have to cut this.
Get it.
Would you rather have Hunter Biden as your child or all of the Reeds boys?
The Terras?
The Reeds? Andy Reid's kids.
I mean,
Reed's had a tough year.
You're talking about. I mean, you're talking about. Yeah, it's a rough go either way, right?
He's had multiple kids, and there's some underlying things there.
I mean, the Bidens have had a hard.
That's dark attempt.
Yeah, I mean, it's a dark. Would you rather?
Dark. Would you?
We're gonna end it on that.
No. Speaking of sports, though, Mark, you'll be interested to know. Looks like the 76ers are going to close out the Wizards They're up
course they are.
118 to 100
Nice.
late in the fourth quarter. Also, the Knicks going down to the Hawks, at least in the third quarter, at the end of the third quarter.
Thank you.
And
Will.
Canadians still up on the Jets going into the third period. So
I wouldn't have checked, to be honest. I wouldn't have checked, and now I know.
there we go. And those are probably, I mean, like barring last second heroics, that's probably the scores as of,
Should we just
fresh.
wait it out?
Yeah,
Well,
just
I
want to
mean,
wait.
we could.
Bubba, can you find someone who's connected to this Biden family and get someone that we can explain to us like what the deal is, why Joe Biden refuses to acknowledge
Is the kid ugly?
his grandkid? Like we need to have an expert on here I want to hear the bullshit excuse that he gives.
Well, I pulled a quote, and the quote is, "I don't want to see him."
I want to see him. Nicely played, Bubba.
Let's get one more quick live sports score line update.
Well, that was it. That was all the playoff
That's the
games.
game.
And that's going to do it for Hard Factor. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hey, special treat. Here's a couple minutes of half a pack with Wes. If you want this thing, and his other three co-hosts are a big proponent of it. We're very proud of Wes. I think he did a great job. So does the whole Patreon.
My dad texted me during the show, and he's like, "Tell Wes, great job."
Very
On
nice
Half
work.
Pack.
That's awesome.
But you're gonna
Thank
experience
you,
that for yourself here in just a minute when you get just a taste of half a pack of Wes. If you want more half a pack of Wes, which you're gonna, here's what you do: Patreon.com/Hard Factor. Sign up. I believe half a pack's on all tiers, right? Is that correct?
It is.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So you can do the Florida Man Friday $5 a month tier, and you get half pack Wes as a bonus thrown in there. Also, throw Wes a little tweet at Hard Factor Wes. He went on a big limb there, huge limb, solo limb, and he did an awesome job. So let him know what a great job he did. If you have negative things to say, please direct them to Mark.
No,
At
do
Hard
not.
Factor Mark.
No.
I'm
No,
kidding. I'm
no.
kidding. We're joking.
No,
because
don't
the
even
guy
throw
gave-
that out there because these assholes will do it. Don't throw that out there.
Give him to me. I want him. Give him to me.
No one
Don't
wants
give them
him.
to anyone. We love.
Don't give-
We
yeah.
just want all love. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. No
Hashtag
negative
Fatboy
comments.
Summer.
Keep the negative comments to yourself.
Keep it positive. Positive hashtag Fatboy Summer. Half pack with Wes up next. Have a great fuck day.
But something I will share are some fantastic family recipes that I know will delight your next party guests. I'm also going to be sharing some important life hacks with you periodically, like this one. Never light a cigarette at a left-hand turn traffic light, specifically if that light is occupied by a homeless person. You will lose a cigarette 100% of the time because they will aggressively ask you for one. All bums smoke cigarettes, but not all cigarette smokers are bums. Okay, remember that. Never light a cigarette at a left-hand turn. Okay, that's very important. First recipe.